Alright, we're going to go ahead and go on this particular adventure. I was going to go in the woods behind the shop. I stayed up until God knows when. I got up, I don't know, about 7:30. I'm doing good. It's Saturday, so good morning. It's still morning, I think. Yeah, 10. I was going on this adventure earlier. It might rain on this, but I got my rain poncho with me. If it rains, I won't have to be able to take you guys out. It's supposed to be a waterproof case, but I've had this thing for like forever. I need to find our case for this phone. But anyways, shop's around there. There's that concrete plant, whatever you want to call it, cement plant, whatever. Highway 19 is right there. It runs north and south. So we'll just continue up this way. I'll get back with you guys once we get to where we're going here. Alright, we're still going here. I don't know what property this is, but there's a gate across it anyways. That's not something we're going to mess with. I'm not really a firm believer of hopping fences. That's I guarantee there's barbed wire over that fence. From the looks of it, I'm not going to climb over there and find out. I will show you some property over here because I believe it might belong to this property. Over here. Now I just now noticed this, but there's a building. Right there. We may or may not explore that later on. Got a car coming. I was kind of busy. I've been this far before. That's the first time I noticed that building. So we'll see. We might go over there and explore it. That's going to be later. Right now I'm wanting to do something else. So let me show you where this property is. Right now we're walking towards a electric station. Here's what I'm going to call it. Power station. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. But definitely no trespass sign. I bet you that property over there belongs to this. There's that power station. Nothing really interesting to see over here, so I'm gonna get off here and I'll get back with you guys. Otherwise we're gonna be doing this and it turns out into a long video anyways. I'll get back with you. Alright, we're still going. I forgot about this. Make sure I don't get ran over crossing here. I doubt there's fish in it. And I don't dare crawl over the fence because there's a power station there and I'm not sure how they would feel about that. When I'm stationary, I try not to trespass too much. When I'm on the road, it's like kind of whatever. I try to avoid no trespass signs. I'm not seeing any. Oh, there's a bird right there. I don't know if I can zoom in and get it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That flew off. I guess we'll find out when I gotta watch the video. That's a big bird. Anyways, as you can see from the hurricane, stuff has gone down. Or still down. They haven't heard a hurricane. Had any hurricanes last year, 2025? I don't remember. And that's something I don't want to be around for. It's hurricanes. Yeah, that's all wet right there. Even if I wanted to crawl over, I don't think there's any crawling over. and ribbons there. But anyways, I'll get back with you if I see anything else interesting to show you guys. Okay, you guys ever seen anything like this? They're seed pods, but they're red. I just took a picture of it, so I'm back near Wi-Fi. Comes off this tree, it has all these lines on it. One thing about Florida, there's a lot of lines here. And also a lot of, what do you want to call it? I'm going to call it old man's beer. I was going to call it by the correct term, but I don't have it right to it. But look at that. I'm going to pull one off. Or several. Didn't mean to do that. As you can see, it reminds me of something I've seen before, but I've never seen them red like that. Anyways, I'm out of here. I'll get back to you when I see something else interesting. Alright, there's some kind of plant here. I don't know what it is exactly. I've seen it before. That's on that side of the road. See if I can zoom in on this. Now they do have a shop over here. They probably haven't even had a sign. So I'm gonna see what this is. Hold on a minute. Well, there's the sign. Authorized person only. Foley. Sodos? I never heard of that. But anyways, let me zoom out. So we're pretty much through with this road. I'm going that way. I'm gonna take you up here. The other side of the road. They got the no trespassing covered around here. And I have not been this way. So this is a first for me. What I'm doing, why I stopped was to turn around so I know which direction to come back. I don't have a street sign here for some reason or another. I believe this is 360, I believe, but I'm not sure what street name this is. They don't have a street sign for it. One of those places you wonder how you don't get lost. But you also do this in the woods. You have a compass with you. Turn around every now and then. Notice your surroundings. We'll walk up here. It's a shame with all the cans I'm finding that are not crushed, that I'm not in Oregon. Oregon, you can sell those cans. They'll have a machine, you stick them in, it gives you a ticket. I'm not sure about the cost of cans over there no more. But I think 20 cents. I don't know, that maybe 25 cents in Oregon. I don't know. It says on the can, if you ever get a can of pop. Same with the bottles. This one might say. Let's see. Oregon 10 cents. See that? Right there. Oh, it's 10 cents. So the plastic bottles, the cans, sometimes the wine bottles you can do. Did a lot of that in Oregon. Haven't eaten yet, so we'll be getting off somewhere and eat lunch. Or it's almost 11. I'm wanting to do, crossing the bridge here, some railroad tracks I'm wanting to walk on. Road crossings is right there. We'll see what this bridge is crossing over. I didn't see no signs for a river. Now these railroad tracks dead end. I was looking at Google Maps, or at least it does back this way, I think. Not sure about that way. I was talking to somebody about it. Shop, they didn't really know either. Yeah, it might just be a bridge, Free, let's see. There you guys go. A little bit of graffiti. I'll take a picture right here. There we go. Thankfully I brought my phone charger because I know my phone's not charged all the way. Hey, there's water right there. That's kind of cool. That might be this river. Let's explore. Yeah, look at that. I don't know if it's this thing or what. Something doesn't smell good here. The stream right there. I do not have a map of the area, so see if I can zoom in on that. From what I'm smelling, not sure it's be a good place to fish at. That does not smell good. Plus there's something right there and it pretty much looks dead. Now that's what I'm smelling. Look at that. May have been a beaver, who knows? Nah, tail's too small. Kind of see the tail right there. I don't see a head for it. It's dead wherever it is. And it's in the water, so that ain't no good. Anyhows. More water here. So I think I'm gonna go this way. These railroad tracks aren't, I say I am. I have to hop anything, oh shoot. We may not be doing anything. We'll see. It looks like the guy gate up. They ain't doing nothing. No trespassing. Man, it stinks over here. Oh, this is probably what I'm smelling. Look at that. Yep. I don't know what plant that is, but look at that. They probably got all that water polluted. That sucks. So here's what I'm dealing with here. I was thinking about going that way. They got that closed off. And it's because I bet these tracks leading that plant. Now, we're not going to try to climb over that gate. Because I bet you $1. In fact, I even hear a beeping noise of something backing up. Let's zoom in a little bit here. So we ain't going that way. I thought we were. But, now they got a gate right there, but they don't have a gate here. They do have no trespass sign there, so I might go that way. Let me see, they don't have it over here. I'm gonna go ahead and go over this way, and I'll get back with you guys. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take you with me. I want to get away from that road in case somebody looks this way. The no trespassing was over here, so hopefully, I probably am trespassing, but that's all right. The sign was for that. That's why I'll climb if I get caught. They should really build some kind of trail system. Of course, you have everybody in the road out here, but still. There's even some railroad tracks right there. But it looks like it just turns into brush. Right now, I'm kind of wanting to eat lunch. Like I said, I haven't had breakfast or nothing like that, besides the coffee. This video, I'll upload tomorrow, which is Sunday. It's Saturday now. It's been nice out here. It really has. It's humid, but it's been nice. You can get past the humidity a little bit. You definitely can feel it. The humidity here makes things a little bit warmer than what it is, or colder. I think Monday night's supposed to drop down to the 30s, maybe Saturday, which means I gotta turn the heat back on that building. I mean, I'm starting to like Google Lens. I could take a picture. I meant to tell that one dude that. I can't remember his YouTube channel. I saw him back on YouTube. He's got a teepee set up. And he's going to start making videos about that teepee. He does all kinds of stuff with tarps. But he's got an actual teepee. I'll put his YouTube channel down in the description area. That's if I remember by the time I get back. Some rocks right there. I can't imagine them working on anything over here. There's nothing over here to even... And you can see where there's been tire tracks. That over there is pretty much... You can tell they come up in here on that side. They probably do over here though. I'm not totally worried about it. Just something to keep in mind. Like I said, if they catch you over, I'm gonna say I thought it was for that side, then I'll hopefully be able to walk my way back. I'm glad I drank that 2 cups of strong coffee. That video I'll post. I did another fire this morning using my ferro rod practicing it. It took me a few tries, but I got that to light up. I tried the pull method, but I was using my striker that's attached to the ferro rod. I'll post that video today, so stay tuned for that one. I just said stay tuned, this because it's going to be tomorrow's video. But the ferro rod with the backwood will be uploaded today, Saturday. Tomorrow, Sunday, and that'll be this video. I'm gonna walk up here a little bit more. Looking for a good place to stop and have lunch here. Over there looks almost like a good place. have a small fire, I could get some marbled up for the... I didn't take my regular MRE, I took one of these Peak packages, whatever the name to it is, with the bison and the biscuits in it. That's pretty good, actually. Let me show you guys something here. You see this? And you see the white stuff there? That's that seeds off this. This is broom sage, whatever the heck it's called. I can't remember the full name. But if this white stuff that you're seeing is on here, and if it's damp, good luck. And with the lighter, good luck. To even catch a spark of fluoride, you want those seed pods on there, and you want them to be dry. That's a good fire starter. This here, I don't know what it is. But also, if you got a lighter, this stuff here, it probably can catch a spark with this on here. But when it's wet, good luck. I've used it a few times. I've used it with the sage broom, but I've used it by itself, anything like this. And then I'll stick my sticks on top there. I still got plenty of seeds on it, but it was damp this morning. It might catch a spark. Anyways, let's keep going. I'll get back with you guys. This feels like a bear fly. That's just on both. Oops, dropped it. Anyways. I thought I saw a spot back that way where I was going to do this at, but that was just too muddy over there. And that was definitely a wing off a moth or a bearfly. Pretty though. Trying to clear this area. Plus I have resources nearby to get this started with. There we go. I like to put sticks down the ground. It's really not damp here, but kind of helps with the fire. As you can see my resources here. I'll get back with you to have to get more stuff up in this. We'll eat lunch here. Alright, we're not doing nothing fancy. I got some dry grass here. I was going to take my lighter. And hopefully this works like I want it to. Kind of damp this morning, so we'll see. Looks like it's going to cooperate. So he sticks to light. Put the sticks on there loosely. Should have filled my pot up with water already. It's alright. You can still hear the rope from here. I'm hearing a bass. Somebody's loud. Better here. I think we'll get this. Dry grass can also be man's best friend. That's if it's dry. That's something to keep in mind. I'm just trying to protect the burn. I got a whole bunch of sticks around me, so I definitely should have done better as far as preparing for it. I have my water already in the pot and everything. And I'm just going to put my pop against it like I've seen people do, or Blackie Thomas. Here's the first one I ever saw do that. The handle's out here. Put water off my bag. I really like this clip right here. This green one, I'm not sure how well you guys have seen that way back there. Clips right on my bag. Third part of that clip where it snaps right into there. I'm going to go ahead and just fill the pot up. This usually lasts more. I do have a bigger ball. You guys are up against it. And it's going to take some time like this. I'm going to stick that right up against there. I'll probably move the flame over here. Put my bottle back up so I can get my bottle up against it. The reason I'm not doing this on my steamer that you guys have seen in the past is I left it. I didn't check my bag, see if it was in there. I also forgot a trash bag, but thankfully I found one by the road. Otherwise I would have to stick a dirty package inside my bag without a trash bag, which kind of sucks. And this is what I'm having for lunch. Kind of getting a late start on eating and I'm about half starved. Make sure my lighter's in my pocket. Always double check yourself, folks. Don't care how smart you think you are, we all forget something. I got right up against my pot there. There we go. It will take some time, but I'll be able to grab my handle. You guys have seen me do that before, which is right here, and pull it out. You guys enjoy a little bit of a fire I got going on here. Gotta put some more sticks on this. I can keep it going until that wire's good and bold. That's what we're after. Put that package recommends, so that's what we're gonna do. You hear that? You definitely hear that when you're breaking sticks. Now, so if you're going to do something like this, try to find resources near you so you're not walking all over the place looking for resources to wear yourself out. Especially in a survival situation. In this case, I got lucky, all kinds of stuff. I really wasn't, it don't matter because I'm not in a survival situation, but this saves me for having to look for stuff. I mean, it's around me, so. But it's definitely right here in this area. I got a down tree, I'm snapping this stuff off it. Spanish moss. Spanish moss, that's the word I was after. I was trying to describe what I had here. That's called old man's beard. Definitely don't want that on there, it will smoke. Not exactly a stealthy fire. If I keep them on the other side, they might come out here and get on me. There's some water there. I'll show that to you guys here in a minute. I just want to get lunch. Got a good place to sit here because of this down tree. That's where I'm going to sit so I can eat. I can't sit Indian style. I'm too stiff in the legs for all that. And I was comfortable sitting on the ground. And I'm not going to worry about a pad or nothing. Get that fire to do what I want it to do. Right up against the pot. There we go. Nice and comfy. Doing good. See what we got here. Yeah, kind of bubbling. I'll scoot the coals in closer. I want you guys to see this. See? It takes a while for it to boil like that, but I got a cool handle I can grab onto. Get back with you. Oh yeah. And no, you don't have to put notches and everything. It's fun to do though. Keep that going for a little bit longer. Don't need it no more, but still. Sure you guys enjoy a fire. This is a small one. Like I said, you know, it's not small I got compared to what I do at home. And boy, there's a big one spider there. Hold on a minute. Hang on, I'm in your territory. Stay away from my bag. I'm gonna have to move my bag. Oh. He didn't get out, but he got close. The big one. Find my trash bag here. I gotta get this out of here. Leave no trace, folks. I'll put water on that and I'll try to cover it up. I really should have brought my steamer. I'm not completely worried about it right here, because no one ever comes up in here from the looks of it. But at the same time, don't leave your trash around. This won't bother me too much. We're out in the middle of nowheres. There's the biscuits I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but that's hard than rock. Just going to put them in chunks. I'm not going to get them too small. As soon as I pour water in this, I'm going to shut this off, because I ain't going to have to charge my phone. I did bring my charger. I got the usual stuff. There's nothing you guys haven't seen before, so I'm not going to go through the bag itself. It's usually what I have when I carry it. Rain poncho, my survival kit. You guys have seen that inside that bag. My gloves, my pot, obviously. Did not bring my water filter at all. Fire's dying down, which is good. I'll break these into smaller pieces. I won't be eating for the package. I didn't bring nothing to. Oh, and silverware. I brought my silverware. But remember guys, if you're gonna build a small fire like this to eat, and you have a pot like this, just put it up against the fire, you don't have to put it in it. That way you can grab the handle. Alright, what I'm gonna do is kind of hold on to it so I can dump it. Now I'm kind of guessing with the water here. That should do it. That should do it. Alright. We'll find out. I may have already up the water, that's alright. Now I'm not going to stir this. I'm just going to do this. Just be warned that this package is hot. Wow. And just kind of squish it together. I'm going to turn you off and I'm going to get charged my phone. I'm going to deal with this too. I got enough water in here and plus my big old ball there. So I'm not worried about leaving the trash right here as far as this is concerned. But we will try to cover it up best we can. Kind of laying down on the ground anyway, so I should be able to cover it up. We'll see. What did you do for YouTube? Like, I did put a little too much water in here, but that's alright. Still good though. I was able to make that look like it didn't have fire there. And I'll show it on the way out of here. Usually that's my wire though. Should have brought my wire filter. But anyways, this is good. So yeah, this is just a few feet away from me. So you can see. So because I let myself run out of water here, shop's not too far. We're gonna head back to there. We're gonna get out of here so I can show you that I'm leaving absolutely no trace, even with the fire. At first it wouldn't have bothered me to leave that little bit of a mess there at that fire, but because there ain't no one coming back here. That's where I was at, folks. Pretty much got it covered. I see kind of a spot right there. That's because I knew I was there. You guys might see it too because you know I was there. That's where I was sitting. Let's get out of here. I'll be going back that way, getting towards the road. If I had more water, we'd go back that way, so there might be a part 2 of this video. Not exactly sure when. Next time I'll bring a gallon of water. I got another one of these too, so that's really why I did some more exploring. Brought my metal pot, but that stuff back there, I don't think I get water out of that one way or the other. and with my handkerchief. Covering the pot. Low water with, I don't think I get any good water out of that. I was really wanting to go that way some more. Anyways, we'll just go back that way. I'll upload this video tomorrow. You guys pretty much know what to do. You hit you hit the thumbs up. You hit the subscribe, of course. Go ahead and hit that notification bell when you stay notified. Do leave me a comment. We do learn off each other. Plus, I just enjoy the comments. And another thing we can do when you share this video out, y'all go get dirty and explore something. Hopefully that's what you're doing. Sit by a fire, have fun, have some coffee or hot chocolate, whichever you prefer. Maybe something cold to drink. It's humid here.